guys, so today we are going to do a quick video on how to quote commercial snow plowing. I know it was a little difficult for me when I started out, and I'd like to give you all some advice on how to do it, what the formula is. If you have a formula, that is the easiest way to replicate doing snow and normally getting it. So I took some notes here so that I can tell you my formula, and hopefully it helps you guys out. If it does, please leave a comment down below. If you have a different formula, also leave a little comment down below. Might as well help us all out at the same time. So, all right, after the phone rings and you get a call, obviously ask for the address and what all do they want. You need to know what all they want. Do they want just plowing? Do they only want it at the end of a storm? Do they want it in the middle of the storm? Do they want zero tolerance, meaning as soon as it's snowing they want you out there as often as you can? Or do they want you every 2 inches? Just have to figure out what they want. And then you also need to figure out, do they just want plowing? Do they want salt? Do they want their sidewalk shoveled? I have several accounts that I don't touch any sidewalks. All of my accounts, I do salt. I kind of try not to give them an option about the salt, just because it's my liability on if somebody slips and falls. So I try not to give that choice. So after you figure out what all they want and you get off the phone with them, I go on findlotsize.com and I look up their property and I use that to measure the parking lot. After you have the size, for this demonstration we're going to use it equaled out to 45,000 square feet. So next you need to figure out your production rate. I have ran in the past a 8.2 Boss V-plow. That will make your production rate different on if you're using a bigger plow or a smaller plow. So the most I have done approximately is 25,000 square feet per hour. I've also been down to 12,000 square feet per hour. So that's my high number, that's my low number. There's obviously properties that are in between that. So just from experience, I can normally look at a property online and tell where in that range it's going to be. For this demonstration, we're going to use 15,000 square feet that I can do for my production rate. So you have a lot size, it's 45,000 square feet. You have a production rate of 15,000 square feet. So you do 45 divided by 15 and you come up with 3. So now you know it's going to take you 3 hours to plow that parking lot. So I charge right around the $110 an hour. So you know it's going to take you 3 hours. You charge $110 an hour, so that's $330. Now, that does not mean that that's all you're going to charge them is $330 no matter how much it snows. I break it down to inches, and it's always per push for me. I don't like to do a seasonal quote. I feel somebody's going to be unfair to somebody. It's either going to be unfair to me or it's going to be unfair to them. So I try to do per push. So I do 1 to 3, 3 to 5, and 5 and up. The way you come up with the 3 to 5 and 5 and up is, well, your 1 to 3 is the $330. 3 to 5, you take the 330 and you add 30%, which would come out to $429. To get the 5 and up, you add another 30% to the $429, which comes out to $557.70. So that's how you come up with the plowing price. Pretty easy math. If I can do it, you can do it. So then you have salt. So it took me a while to figure this all out, but I did. I figured out how much salt needs to go on each square foot of the property. So it is 0.0067 pounds per square foot. So with having that, and you already know the square feet of the property, you do 0.0067 times 45,000 comes up with 301.5 pounds of salt. Now I use bag salt, so I divide that by 50 because there's 50 pounds in each bag, which comes up with 6.3. So now I know it's gonna take 6.03. So I know it's gonna take about 6 bags of salt to cover that property every time I salt. Now I charge per bag of salt. So I know I get $35 per bag. So if it's going to take me 6 bags at $35 each bag, it comes out to $210. Normally, I like that just a little bit higher because I like my salt price to be the same as my 1 to 3 price. I like that pretty close to being the same. I don't mind it being a little under or a little over, but about the same. So that's how you quote the salt. Then you get to your sidewalks, and I have figured out the distance that I can travel on a normal 4-foot wide sidewalk is 2,300 feet. So 2,300 square feet on a normal 4-foot sidewalk we can shovel per hour. So do the math just like you did everything else, and that's how you get your sidewalk price. Pretty much as easy as that. I also charge $85 to $90 for sidewalk. Sidewalk work is just as hard, if not harder, than it is to plow a parking lot. So that is how I do my quotes. I hope this helps you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.